When I tell you, I just did a whole reading and the video for some reason just error. This just furthers the fact that I need to complete this reading and to put it out there because Source, the initial message was Source is saying that and reminding that you have so much vitality, you have so much willpower and life force and creative expression and ideas and unique thoughts and things that need to come out of you specifically because you've walked your direct path. Spirit is saying that because you've gone through the things that you've gone through and you've touched and reached the lowest lows and the depths of you and the experiences that you have, because you have gone through that and moved through them and not denied yourself of them, but actually witnessed all that has come with that, that equally you have that much greater potential of reaching your highest highs, of reaching your higher self, of tapping into that true potential and the capacity is expanding. Your capacity of your life force and what you're capable of is expanding as you expand. As you go into the depths, your heights are just expanding with it. And the capability that you have within you is just, it's developing and it's growing. You, like, there, oh my God, I'm all over the place because I just did this reading and I'm like, okay, bringing the cards in and you know, you have the King of Earth, right? You're mastering your physical reality, and this is a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered, and that's also from Spirit. That's also within you. That's around you. The Page of Water. New opportunities are coming in, and there's new phases and life that are coming through, and water is all about your emotions and your psychic abilities, your intuition and your artistic expression, and you are heightening your abilities and capabilities. You're tapping more into that. The Magician and the Lovers have come through. Like, the Magician and the Lovers have come through. This is, again, Archangel Raziel and Raphael, intimate relationships, carefully weigh decisions, and good health. You're ready. You have the resources within you. You are learning to master the resources around you and within you, and tending to the parts of you that have the wisdom to use these resources to their max potential. To their max potential. There is imagination and happiness. These are happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. There's balance and acceptance. Balance and acceptance. That balancing with the Lovers and your resources and accepting the experiences that you've been through. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. You're learning what you do have control over and what you can master, and the things that are out of your control that is just up to God, up to Source. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you're learning to allow and simply let things exist as they are, and that includes yourself. Humor and empathy. You're finding ways to tap into your emotional field and connect with others in a way that still breeds room for humor and play and joy and expression in a way. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So you're able to really see the full picture and still find humor and joy and grace in that. Relationships and freedom. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. This is perfectly aligned with the Page of Water and the Lovers. Like, all of these cards are really aligning to point to, again, peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So this is really pointing to tapping into your highest potential within you. You've already accessed the depths of you, the lower vibrations, and you are alchemizing that with this magician, right? You're alchemizing how to turn these situations and these vibrations and these feelings and these experiences into something new and renewed and fresh, and you're welcoming in fresh things, you're welcoming in new relationships, new versions of yourself, you're welcoming in a renewed, expressive, expansive, aligned, higher vibration with this imagination and your heightened psychic abilities, your heightened intuition, your heightened artistic expression. There are things that, you know, have the potential to hold you back uh, with, you know, the pathless, the herald, the forgotten, difficult decisions, lack of direction, small regrets and longing, missed opportunities, fear or failure. So these things are really like showing you that if you let these things source from you, if you let things outside of you that you're giving access to source from your resources, that they will be using your vitality and you won't be using it, and you won't be tapping fully into it to create and express and come about what it is that you're really creating within yourself and what you're creating in the world around you, what you're bringing forth. If you're giving that away through thinking about the past, small regrets, if you're putting that energy into past things that can't serve you anymore, there is a benefit to looking at the past to be able to heal from it and create something new and to not repeat, you know, certain things. But when you're regretting it and longing for it, when you're sitting in that energy of non-presence, and that's where the lack of direction, fear of failure, missed opportunities, those things start coming in because you're feeding a vibration that does not align with your future, with your path forward. Mm, mm, mm. So again, there's also the warrior, right? You are a warrior. You have a warrior within you. But this is also, there's a downside to this. So perfectionism and burnout, right? Again, with that vitality and giving your power away through to things that are judging or casting this idea that perfectionism exists in the first place, casting this idea that you have to be something that you aren't, because nobody's perfect. So releasing the ideas and the conditioning and the things that you think you had to be or need to be to actually become the best version of yourself, you're releasing those. And with that, that is restoring your energy. It's allowing your vitality and your life force to truly come through. It's drawing back in everything that you've been leaking out. It's drawing in the things that you've been leaking out. The botanist, right? Like plants, you're a vessel. You're a vessel. Parenthood and legacy. The botanist is you. This is who you are nurturing yourself to be, and you have the you have the power and the freedom to choose the nutrition and the environment that you are setting yourself up in. You have that the willpower to change the conditions and accept what can't be changed, but changing what you can, changing the conditions that you are growing in and that you're trying to bloom and blossom in. And again, even with the parenthood, that's in yourself as well. Reparenting yourself, reparenting the parts of you, the versions of you that didn't get what they needed to properly grow, to properly get to discover themselves and express and become mature in a healthy way. So you're tapping into looking back and seeing what things are lingering that need to be tended to, the things that are holding you back from actually blooming into the most vibrant version of you. And it's the astronomer and the sentinel. You know, discovery and determination and certainty. So this is you tapping into further discovering the truth of you, and you're determined. Your higher self is determined and certain that you will get to them. You will flourish into that being, so long as you reel in the life force that's been leaking, tap into the potential that is within you, realize the capacity that is within you that gets to expand. You know, you're not limited to, you can expand, but that expansion comes with the realization and the removal and the integration and actually evolution and the nurturing and the blossoming of who you are, who you're crafting, who you're co-creating with source to become. You have all the resources. You're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Life is super magical. And those resources are within you. The intuition that you have and the things that you sense. Sit with it in stillness to see what can clearly come through. And let go of the rest. Let go of the distortions. Let go of the things that aren't actually serving the growth and development of self. The things that are not serving you to actually accept new opportunities and new phases and new versions of self. You have to let go of the old, let go of what's dying, let go of what's dead, let go of what's stagnant and not conducive to your growth, who you are, the vision that you have for yourself. Okay, I will leave it there. I love you, and thank you for being here. And yeah, we'll see you again hopefully soon. Thanks.